Hello Kelly, I believe we've got a car here for you that you'll be able to enjoy. Take a quick lap around and we'll give you some instructions on proper care and feeding of the car. Okay, now let's see, while we're back here, I adjusted the trunk. You can see you had the little chip right here across here. It's because the trunk lid was out of adjustment, so I just moved it back about a couple millimeters, and now the trunk opens without binding, so we're good there. Check in here, the trunk looks good. Put the mat back down. Alright. Okay, excuse me for knocking the tripod around. Let's see. Let's start with the doors and the windows. You notice the glass. Make sure we're on camera here. The glass flops back and forth. There's guides down inside here that are glued to the glass and they've come off. And what that means is you have to be careful closing the door. What you want to do is make sure that the window is not rolled up too far. You see how the window is just going up inside this channel? So if you roll up the window too far and then come to close the door, it's actually catching up here on the canvas and it won't go underneath the channel, the rubber guide here. So you want to have the window down just a smidge, and you'll see how nicely it goes up inside there. Get a little water here from when I washed it earlier. Same thing with the other side. Now we can take the door panels off and fix that and adjust the windows, the door glass, but I'm not going to tell you it's not mission critical. Again, you can see how much this flops. It should not move that much. And again, I've adjusted this to where it just closes and goes up inside the channel. There's a little bit of a gap right here. Again, the windows need to be adjusted, but it's not going to prevent you from enjoying the car. All right, let's do the convertible top. We're going to put the top down and put it back up. So we come in here and you've got your latches right up here, and what you're going to do is undo this latch to pull a little tension off of the convertible top. You see, you heard it pop there? Taking a little tension off there. And you come back here, and you got this latch right here, and I'm going to move this thing, and you're going to watch this pop up back here. There you go. That popped up. So we can now undo this the rest of the way. And that lifts up like that. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to use two hands. And this is not as daunting as it sounds, but it certainly is not like modern cars with power tops. Everything is manual. All right, so what we're going to do is bring this up, make sure our window tucks in, and you want to snap it up here like that. Next thing you're going to do is come with your handle in here, bring it forward. You see the lid comes up, and then you're going to lift up here in one smooth motion. And you're also going to tuck in your plastic right in here, and you're going to drop it down in there. And again, you're going to tuck in your canvas. We're going to tuck in our canvas, and if need be, you can lift this up a little bit. Tuck in the canvas. Mush it down. Make sure we're in where we're supposed. We're all tucked in. See if we can see this down here. Tucked in down here. I'll tuck in the other side. It's already down. Then we're going to close our flip lid and make sure our handle's in the neutral position or backward starts, and then just snap that down like that. On the other side, snap it down like that. Got some water left over from when I washed it. Now, bring this back up. Going to come in here, move your handle forward, release our flip lid, and this is the tough part, because this requires some fingers and a little pain. There's a balance spring that's supposed to be down here that's supposed to help lift it, and it's broken on this car, and it's also broken on mine. And so it's something that can be fixed. We have to take the whole top off, weld the broken pieces back together, and you don't need it. It just makes the top a little bit more challenging. And what you're going to run into is you want to pull the top up as one complete unit, which means you got to get your fingers down here, and you get real close to the sheet metal down here, and you're going to squeeze your little fingers. So it gets a little painful. So you bring this up. Let's see, I might be in the way. What we'll do, we'll go up from this side here. There we go. So now you can see me doing it. Pick up here. You're going to pick up back of the soft top, back down here. And you're going to lift one smooth move. Which takes a lot of effort. There it comes. Whew. Yeah, I got a bit of water in here from when I washed it. Okay, we'll just mop that up right quick. Alright, now put our flip lid back down. Snap it in place, both sides. There we go. And pop this down. Now we're going to come over here. Let's move the camera. You can see we got the top is bent right there. Not bent, but it's at the hinge point. So what I'm going to do, I'm typically on this side, right-handed. What I do is I come in here and I push down like that. Okay, well it's harder on my car than this one. So we come inside. All right, we're coming in here. Now we're going to do our handles. So we go to the outside. Handles are at the outside, and you can start to pull it down like this, and pull it down like this. There we go. Now come back here, and this part here, there's a pin right there, and the best way to do that is, believe it or not, is to slam it. You gotta go slam it in position, and now come back in here, and we do our final tightening down. Lock that in position right there. Lock that down, and there you go. Now we're all set. So it takes a little bit of effort, but it's well worth it. And we're all set. Let's see. I've done a previous video on the lights, and you're okay there. I've got a spring right here that decided to pop out of place. I have to check on that. There's a spring inside here, which looks like it has sprung the wrong way. Okay, there, I got it back where it belongs. That does something to tension the top and keep it looking good. One on each side, just so if it gets out of position, you know what's what's making this little hump right there. Let's see here. One of the eccentricities right now is the tachometer sticks, and let's see if it does it Right now, we should have a nice clean start. Oh, chose not to stick, but if it does stick, it stays down at 5, just tap on the glass. The red generator light will glow a little bit. The car is generating electricity, but we think there's an issue with the contacts and bulbs inside there, and in order to get in there, you got to take the instruments out, but it's not an issue. It does go off as you rev the engine, so we're doing okay. Radio does not work. It's not hooked up. I didn't do anything with the air conditioning. I don't believe in air conditioning in these cars. Yeah, that's why it's a convertible. You don't buy this car for the outstanding air conditioning. Let's see what else we can discuss. Got your new tires, of course, and that this thing drives like a dream. Very nice car. Let's see, maybe I wonder if we can do a driving video. It's a little, you want to be dangerous driving your car one-handed, but I think I can do this without hurting anything. Okay, we'll just drive around the block, and then I'll put it under the, and that's part of the rattling you'll hear over here because the window guides are loose inside there. Keep that from rattling is roll the window down all the way. Yeah, it will sometimes stop the rattling. Yeah, there's stop the rattling. It's compressing the guides inside the door panel. That's where it keeps them from rattling as much as before. Very European horns. One of the nicest driving cars I've been in many years. Just a lot of fun. This is the sports car that Mercedes should have kept making, with no power steering and manual transmission. Very responsive driving car. A lot of fun. Nice acceleration. Smooth and tractable. This is a really nice car. Even got turn signals. Pull in here. Go back home, put it up. I was going to show you one other thing, put chrome exhaust tips on it, which is what's supposed to be there. So I'm going to try to remember to show you that and the reason why. behind my car. Alright. Brake on, which works very nicely. Switch off. Keys out. Very nice car. I decided to keep the old inspection stickers on there for fun. I think it's pretty cool seeing something from 2004 and 2014, so I just left those there. Let's see, I was going to show you the exhaust tips. Putting chrome exhaust tips on here. All the cars get them. I'll show you my car. There's my car. They stick out a little bit further than yours. I think that's the placement of the muffler. Anyway, reason for the exhaust tips is to keep the exhaust gases away from your tail light and your bumper. And you may notice how the chrome right here is foggy. How nice it is over here. That's the result of the exhaust fumes. So, what else? What else am I going to remember to forget? Let's see, let's tour the engine compartment while we're here. Proper way to open the hood and close it. Okay. Dipstick for checking your oil. And that's about all you need to check in here, except for coolant right there. Got a new voltage regulator over there, that's what that is. A new battery, of course. Rebuilt injection pump, as you know. Did a lot of plating here. Got all the new correct parts. That rubber thing's not correct, but it's functional, so I just left it alone. Same with that one. It's okay. It doesn't do anything. So what else is there in here? Brake fluid. Refresh your brake fluid. Windshield washer fluid. I hadn't even checked your pump here. It's not worth worrying about. You will not need windshield washers in this car. You won't be driving into those circumstances. See if there's anything else I can mention. Nope, I guess not. All right, and in order to close the hood, what you want to do is remove the tension on this rod right here. You don't want to. This rod slips into a little detent, and what I do is pull it up to where it comes out of the detent without putting any force or pressure on the hood. And then you just bring your hood down to about that height and let it close. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to roll the windows up and post this video. So if you have any questions or anything you want me to double check, just let me know. But anyways, a pleasure getting your car running again. It's a really nice ride. Thank you very much.